Assalamu alaikum, guys. Hope you are doing well. When a person is buried, the torment in their grave begins immediately. But the way his torment was forgiven due to his daughter's prayer is so heart-touching that it will bring you to tears. So, I will request you to watch this video till the end. Before starting the video, please give it a like. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon. So, let's start the video. Friends, this story is narrated by a pious person. Once, he said, I used to visit the graveyard, pray for the late peoples, and take lessons from the sight of their graves. I noticed that the people in the graves were all silent. Neither they could speak nor meet their neighbors. I would often weep and weep. After weeping, I lay down under the shade of a particular grave. Once, while lying in the shade of a grave, I had a dream where a late person was saying, "Oh, my destruction! Oh, my misfortune! If the people of the world could see my condition, they would have never disobeyed Allah." In my dream, he said, "Is there anyone who will listen to my word and will describe my condition to my family?" When I woke up, I was very frightened and went back home. I was thinking about it all night long. Next morning, I went back to the graveyard. When I arrived, I saw that there was no one else. I sat down there for a while, and then I started feeling sleepy and I fell asleep. Again, I heard the dead person saying, "Oh, I am so ruined. I had very few good deeds, but I lived a long life. Allah is very displeased with me. If Allah does not forgive me, I will be doomed for sure." After this dream, I woke up and returned home. After the night passed, in the morning I came back to the graveyard. I thought, if anyone came to visit the graveyard today, I will tell them about this incident. I went to the graveyard, but there was no one else. Again, I felt sleepy and laid down. This time in my dream, I saw that the dead person's feet were being bound, and he was saying, "The people of the world does not know about my condition, and here my torment is increasing." After seeing this dream, I woke up and decided to return home. As I took a step to leave, I saw 3 very beautiful girls coming that way. So, I moved away from the grave and hid somewhere else to listen to their conversation. The youngest girl went near to the grave and said, "May Allah's mercy be upon you, dear father. How was your morning? How are you inside the grave? How do you feel in your home? You have left us with your love. It is very difficult for us to live without you, and we miss you a lot. We want to meet you." Then the girl started crying a lot. Now the other 2 girls came near to the grave. They greeted and said, "This is our father's grave, who loved and cherished us very much. May Allah keep you well through His mercy. May He save you from the torment and punishment of the grave. Dear Father, after you're left, We had to face very much difficulty and hardship. If you had seen it, you would have been very disheartened. Men have tried to violate our honor and fate. By Allah's grace we have survived, but without the protection of our father's shadow, we are no longer secure. The pious man said, hearing their words, tears started running down my face. Then I quickly went to them, greeted them and said, undoubtedly, as long as a person is alive, good deeds are added to their record, and when a person dies, the addition of good deeds to their record stops. When the girls heard this, they asked, "O pious man, have you seen something?" The pious man said, "For the past 3 days, I have been coming here daily and hearing the sound of iron hammers and nails." When the girls heard this, they said, "Can there be any greater problem than this? We are at ease in our home while our father is being tormented in his grave. Swear by Allah, we will neither find peace nor sleep, nor will we have patience. We will all cry and pray in Allah's court, so that He may relieve our father from the fire." Then the girls returned home, and I also returned to my home. The night passed, and when morning came, I went to the graveyard and sat beside that person's grave, thinking about his condition. Suddenly I started feeling sleepy and fell asleep. In my dream, I saw the dead person adorned in luxurious dresses. He was wearing golden shoes while several servants were sitting beside him. The pious man said, I greeted him and asked, "May Allah have mercy on you. Who are you? What is your name?" The man replied, "I am the person after seeing whose condition you were distressed and also wept for me. May Allah grant you success. You are such a righteous servant of Allah. That's why Allah has shown you my condition." I asked him, "How did your condition change overnight? You were enduring such a torment in your grave." The man said, "When you saw my condition and told my daughters about it yesterday, they went home and cried all night in Shezda, praying to Allah for my relief from the torment of the grave. Allah accepted their prayers and freed me from the torment of the grave and granted me peace. He has also granted me the honor of being a neighbor of the Prophet SM. When you meet my daughters, please tell them about my condition so that they do not remain sorrowful thinking about me. Tell them that I am now in peace and in a good environment. And also them that it was because of their prayers that Allah forgave me and granted me the status of being a neighbor to the leader of the prophets, the beloved of Allah, the Prophet Muhammad SM." When I woke up, I was very happy remembering this incident and returned home. The night passed, and in the next morning I went to the graveyard again. I saw the girls sitting near the grave barefoot. I greeted them and said, "Congratulations! I have seen your father in a very good condition and in a beautiful environment." Your father has told me that Allah has accepted your prayers and did not let your efforts went in vain. Allah has freed your father from the punishment and granted him peace. So, you should thank Allah for this. Hearing this, the youngest girl started praying, "O Allah, the Lord who pleases the heart, the one who conceals sins, the one who removes pain, the one who forgives sins, the one who fulfills wishes. You know my heart's desire as well as you know about my sins. You know my wishes, intentions and heart the best. You are my master and protector. You solve all my problems, fulfill all my needs, and accept my prayers. If I ever think of committing a sin, remind me of you and save me from it, and give me the ability to protect my modesty. O Allah, if you have fulfilled my wish with your glory and forgiven all my parents' sins, then take my soul." After saying these words, the girl let out a loud cry and passed away right there. The second girl came forward and started crying loudly, saying, "O Allah, the Lord who protects the body from fire, solve my problem too. You have accepted my prayers, fulfilled my wish, and filled my heart with content. Now unite me with my sister." Then she too let out a loud cry and passed away. Now the third girl also came forward and loudly said the same words, "O Allah, you have fulfilled my wish and accepted my prayers. Now allow me to meet my sisters." She too let out a loud cry, and her soul departed from her body, and she also passed away. The pious man said, "Seeing the love and affection among them and their deaths, I was stunned. They removed their father's torment from the grave and, after enduring everything in the world, all three sisters fell into the arms of death." Undoubtedly, parents' prayers change their children's lives and also bring relief in the afterlife. But in today's story, we have seen how Allah showers His mercy and blessings upon a father accepting the prayers of his daughters. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment box. Allah Hafiz.